Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. Today we are going to pretend that I don't look like a swamp goblin when I wake up. Here I am getting out of bed and transferring into my scooter. I'm going to mostly be taking it easy today, but I'm going to at least get out of bed. That's a big step, big first step. Once I am in my scooter, I am going to head outside for a little bit. It's a nice day. I mean, pretty dang perfect. I think it's in the 70s. That wonderful time of year where it's just the right temperature. Got a little lounge chair here that I'm gonna transfer into, lounge a little bit, enjoy the nice weather, and pretend like my mind isn't full of anxiety. Then I'm gonna shave, breaking out that shaver, that three-headed monster. Gonna do a little shavy shave, and before you know it, I'm done. Look at that. Next up, we're gonna have some lunch. This is a scramble with some avocado toast and a nice salad. I tried to do a seamless transition here and failed pretty miserably, as you can see, but there it is. It's done. I finished it. I ate it all, and Pixie showed up hoping for some leftovers, but I'm sorry. I didn't leave you any. I'm sorry, Pixie. Next time. I promise. Next time. Now we're going to transfer back into the scooter, which is my least favorite part of the day, but I usually have to do it at least, I don't know, half a dozen times a day. And at the same time, I'm also just grateful that I can transfer at all and I don't need help. I can do it pretty much on my own, which is pretty awesome considering how sick I was not that long ago. Now I'm going to head to the outdoor shed, the backyard shed that we have. I'm going to try to get some writing done. Lately, I have really been struggling to do any kind of writing. I mean, it's like distractions and procrastination, writer's block, just this like terrible storm of things getting in my way, and it's really frustrating. But I'm going to try to get some writing done, and I'm also going to try to post a writing vlog pretty soon. Maybe that will sort of kick my butt into gear because I really need my butt kicked into gear. Okay, here's a quick message from my younger self. Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm just taking it easy today, not really doing much, but I thought I would vlog anyway. Why not? Yeah, kind of the last few days have been kind of a lot, so I've just been taking it easy today, trying to rest, because I need to rest, trying to remind myself of that. But yeah, I've been like doing a little bit of writing, but mostly resting. Alrighty, that was my sad attempt at an interlude. Now we're leaving the shed and we're going to up the ramp and back inside. And I know I said I'm taking it easy today, but I'm not very good at sticking to that. In fact, I get restless and I just need to get out of the house. So we are going to go for a little drive. I'm grabbing some drinks. I didn't drop them on the floor this time. Good for me. We're going to go through the front yard here. There are a few obstacles in our way. It really wasn't until I started using a scooter and a wheelchair that I realized how many obstacles there are in this world, how inaccessible it can be. It's pretty wild. I mean, even just like a box on the floor or just a chair that's like pulled out from a table, like things are always in the way. It's kind of unavoidable and frustrating, but also you just kind of deal with it. All right, I'm going to open up the door and I'm going to get my disabled butt in the van. Pixie and Squirrel are already inside, ready to go. Here's another transfer coming up. Smooth like butter. And by that I mean cumbersome and painful. Okay, the dogs are once again not paying any attention to me, so I'm going to put my feet up and pretend like I don't care. After my mom drops my scooter off inside, we are on the road. Here we are driving past the post office down the street from our house. And then we're just going to take our usual drive out Highway 37. There's Mount Tam off in the distance and my favorite bridge, the Napa River Bridge, which if you've watched previous vlogs, you know it has some really incredible views. Especially around sunset, you really can't beat the golden hour out here on the marsh. The only downside is it is very windy, and I haven't quite figured out how to perfect the editing of that audio. I mean, I've turned the volume down quite a bit, but you can still kind of hear it. And if I turn it off completely, then I feel like you kind of miss a little bit of the experience. So I'm not quite sure how to do that, but like many things on this channel, it is a work in progress. And Squirrel decided to jump on my lap and hang out with me. Little comfort dog as we're driving down Highway 37. Next up, we're going to turn around and head back home. So this is heading eastbound on Highway 37. You can see that gorgeous cotton candy pink light blue sky off in the distance. Here we are back on the Napa River Bridge. You can see the Napa River, that light blue bridge beyond it, which has been featured in other vlogs. And then off in the far distance is Mount Diablo. It's a pretty gorgeous sight. Once we're back off the Napa River Bridge, we are going to be back home. There we are. My mom is bringing my scooter back. This is by far the most difficult part of the journey because I have to hand off some objects to her or put them in the basket on my scooter before I actually transfer. So there's a lot of juggling of items going on here. But once I have everything that I need out of the van, I'm going to transfer into the scooter. And I'm going to grab the phone and head back through the yard. I'm going to stop and say hi to Squirrel, of course, real quick, before I head through the gate and into our little brick patio area here and up the ramp and into the house. Here's the kitchen, and then I'm going to head down the hallway and back into my room. So not a super long journey adventure today, but I did at least get out of the house, which always feels good and does good for my soul and my spirit, just to get out and see the world, especially that drive on Highway 37. It really does a lot of good for me. But once we're back home, I'm going to resume my normal routine. I'm going to grab my towel and go take a shower because I really like showers. I don't know about you, but I really do. So I'm going to navigate back into the bathroom here and get all set up in the bathroom. Got to turn the fans on, of course, so it doesn't get too humid in there. I'm not feeling too bad today, so you may see me standing a little bit more. Actually, in a minute here, you're going to see me stand up and actually open the window above the shower. There we go. And then I'm going to sit down on the bench in the shower. Now, fair warning, I am going to take my shirt off in a minute, and you may see some nips. Listen, I try to keep the nip visibility to a minimum, but when I'm taking a shower, I mean, come on, there's only so much I can do, right? So, sorry, you're just going to have to deal with that for at least a few moments while I get all set up in the shower, pull that shower curtain closed, and then I'm going to turn that beautiful water on, get it all nice and warm, and now I'm done. I am out of the shower and back into my room, where I'm going to grab some clothes from my closet, a little t-shirt and some shorts. Then I'm going to drive over across the room and transfer into bed. Once again, sorry about all the nips, but hey, they're there, whatever, sorry. I don't know if I keep doing these, I may have to like wear some pasties or something. I don't know, we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. Here I am putting a shirt on. Yay, we like shirts. Cover those nips up. And then I'm going to put some deodorant on because it is summer and I'm sweating. And finally, okay, I'm looking pretty exhausted here. Gonna do a little resting. Get that pillow situated and take some deep breaths and relax for a moment at least before I do the next thing, which is brush my teeth. There's my mom. Hey, Mom. Oh, actually, before I brush my teeth, I have to take my pills. Or rather, pill, singular. I have to take Valsite in the evening. That is an antiviral drug used mostly for cytomegalovirus, which I've had issues with. I'll let you look that one up if you're inclined. And then I'm going to floss. I'm going to do a little flossy floss. And then after I floss, I am going to break out the toothbrush and the toothpaste and brush those teeth. I wouldn't say that this is my least favorite part of the day, but in the evening, it is kind of a hassle because I do it both when I wake up and before I go to bed. It's like kind of it's like the last thing I want to do when I'm tired at the end of the day is brush my teeth. But because I don't want to go to the dentist and deal with all that, I make sure to do it every day. It is definitely at the top of my priority list. And once I'm done with it, finally, I'm going to put the toothbrush and the toothpaste back. And then I'm going to head outside for a little bit because I feel like I didn't get enough outside time. And sometimes at night, I just like to come out here and look up at the sky. There's a lot of like light pollution because we're in a city. So it's kind of hard to get a good view of the stars and stuff, but you can still enjoy it to some extent. Then I'm gonna hop back in bed. It's probably about after midnight now. I'm gonna turn off that light and say goodnight. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.